So today we're going to be talking about good and bad ways to track your progress. Because while there are awesome ways to track your progress, keep you motivated, keep you going, there's also some ways that are gonna kind of help you fall off the wagon. And we don't want that.
No. We don't want you to get frustrated.
So we're here to help. And we're gonna go over the bad ways first so that we kind of hit home with those, and then we'll go into the good ways, so that's what you remember most from this video, because that's what we want. So first, we're gonna go into the bad ways. One of the worst ways that you can try and track your progress is by weighing yourself every single day. So water weight is a thing, and you can retain water from stress. Women can retain water from hormones. You could be dehydrated. There's so many ways to retain water, and that's just gonna show up as a number. So you're not gonna know whether it's water or you're just gaining weight, you know, frustrating. Also, you've probably heard this before, but muscle weighs more than fat. So you may be gaining a lot of muscle, which is awesome, but you don't know it necessarily. You just see that number go up. Not ideal.
No.
So try not to use the scale very much if you can.
Yes. Also, try not to compare yourself to others. Maybe there was a coworker of yours and you both were talking about how, oh, I'm starting this new healthy kick. I'm excited about it, and you both started it around the same time. And then you look at her or him and you're thinking, wow, they're doing really awesome and I am not. Be happy for them, and then focus on yourself and where maybe you are doing awesome, because every body type is different. Every person is not going to lose the same amount of weight in their tummy or their legs. So focus on maybe you're losing more in your legs than that other person, but don't worry about what they're doing. Just think about what you're doing. Worry about yourself and what is happening to your body. And also with social media these days, do not compare yourself with other people's pictures. That is one of the worst things. It can make you really sad, so don't do that.
Yeah. Be motivated if you want to, that's cool.
You can be motivated by them, but remember their body type's different than yours.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And then one of the ways that I used to sabotage myself a lot was by treating myself. So treating yourself is great, but say, you just lost 7 pounds, you're like, I'm awesome. You are, but if you go ahead and just eat that big old cake because you feel really good, you're not gonna remember what losing that weight felt like. You're just gonna remember what the cake tastes like. And that's gonna make it easier for you to kind of fall off the wagon and keep eating cake, I guess is what I'm saying. So treat yourself in other ways, and we'll get into that.
Yeah, exactly. And then try not to stress. Stress can be one of the biggest sabotages out there. I know we work on it every day, but the thing with stress is you can gain weight. Studies have shown if you're stressed out in other parts of your life, work, relationships, whatever it is, and you can retain water as well. And then, like Jenny said, then you're not gonna see anything move on the scale if you're retaining water. So focus on your exercise and what you're doing with your journey in fitness, and try to leave all the other stresses behind, which I know is not easy to do.
But we try.
Yes.
We're working on it.
Yep.
So everyone should. But enough about the bad things. We don't want any of those. So we're gonna go into the good ways. My favorite way personally is to take pictures. So I will take pictures every 2 to 3 weeks or monthly. And the reason for that is you don't want to take pictures every day, just like you don't want to weigh yourself every day, because the changes that happen every day are very small, because change takes time. It sucks, but it's a fact. You got to deal with that. But if you take those little changes and you accumulate them over time, you put those pictures side by side, you're going to see way bigger changes. And that's motivating too.
And if you are a numbers person, well, don't think about, oh, well, I need to weigh myself. Get a tape measure, and you can measure around your tummy, your waist, your legs, and that's how you're gonna see differences, and you see your numbers change. That's a much better way, because that doesn't take into effect if you're retaining water.
Yeah.
So use that, or if your clothes are fitting differently, that's a big way to track. So you have a loose fitting shirt, or your pants are fitting a lot better, or if in fact you can't wear those pants anymore because they're way too big, That is
Exciting.
very exciting. And something to keep in mind, if you want to keep a pair of pants or a shirt that you used to wear for down the road, months and years later, and think, oh, maybe I should try that back on because that's where I used to be. You try those pants back on, and it's pretty awesome feeling knowing that, oh wow, look at how far I've come. These pants are way too big for me. It's kind of cool. So we suggest don't take all those clothes that don't fit you anymore to Goodwill.
Yeah.
Keep a pair or two.
But don't be a hoarder.
Don't be a hoarder.
It happens.
Yes.
But then another way is if you are lifting weights, say the first week you're using 5-pound weights, that's awesome. The second week you're using 8 pounds. So track those numbers so that you can compare them, and you'll notice, man, maybe I don't feel stronger, but I'm using bigger weights. So obviously I am getting stronger. And if you're not into lifting weights, you can also do endurance. So say you were on the treadmill for 10 minutes last week, and this week you were able to do 15 minutes. Again, that's awesome. So tracking your progress in the gym is also another cool way to keep yourself motivated, keep yourself going, and to see how far you've come.
Yes. And we talked about treating yourself with food, how that's something you shouldn't do. But if you reward yourself with something, either it might be an item, so a purse or new shoes, or it could be, hey, I want to go out to dinner with my friends or with my husband or my wife. So setting a goal is what you should do. So let's say your goal is, oh, I want to be in a size 8 pants versus what I'm in now. And then you can reward yourself with whatever you want. And that will keep that progress coming along, which is what we want.
Yeah, because you'll be excited about whatever you're gonna treat yourself with later on down the road.
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully you take the bad with the good. You take the bad and you put it away, and then you keep doing these good ways, and you'll continue to progress with us. Because we're continuing to progress too.
Yeah, exactly. And we want to hear from you, so you guys can comment below on the video. And then we're also going to be doing these live chats, which we're super excited about, right here on our YouTube channel. So you guys can subscribe to our channel. That'll notify you when we go live in the future.
Yeah. And then we will see you next week.
Yeah.